Howdy folks, Monty here in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the last of the duplicates. Number 128. Don't know what we're going to do after this one. Just need to probably organise the miniatures again. Anyway, 128. I didn't have this one in Australia. This is not a childhood White Dwarf, but it's one that I've gotten duplicates of for some unknown reason. Well, basically, this is a US edition. Let me see. Oh, it says printed in England. Interesting. So this is printed in England, if you can read that. But this is the US edition. Interesting, interesting. I wonder if the other one's the US edition that I have. Anyway, I wonder if it changes it at all. Well, we'll find out. This is the US edition. If anyone has the UK edition, they can go through along with me. I could probably go along with myself if I need to. It starts off with White Dwarf contents. It's got the date. And this is an American edition. What makes an American edition, do I think? Well, we'll find out, I guess. Job Lyncher, Andy Chambers, Graham Davis, Rick Priestley, Nigel Stillman, and Steve Cabin. Still edited by Simon Forrest. So are these Dark Future cards? No, there must be Dark Future novels. Yeah, there must be Dark Future novels. Very interesting. Lost in the seas of time, no doubt. We have Games Workshop, Brighton, Southampton, and Torquay. I think we talked about those last time. Who do we have in these things? Chris Cutting, Jason Harris, Quentin Berry, Chris Cooper, Tracy Fleming, and Neil Cauldron. Did Neil Cauldron become someone in this GW thing? I don't know, it sounds like a familiar name. Guy Carpenter, Brian Hoare. Torquay. Look at these. Hammersmith Games Workshop. Why didn't they go to Hammersmith Games Workshop? It's in Hammersmith, that's where I met Jackson Livingston actually. And maybe, is this the original store? I think this is the original store. Maybe. One Doling Road? Maybe. Well, I'm sure there is a viewer who knows whether or not this is the original store. Leave it in the description, in the comments rather, accordingly. Very interesting. So I'm already dismissing this issue because it's an American one, so let's work through it and just see what happens. Retail stores, news. So this has changed dynamically from that, so it's got stuff with UCAR, recruitment, retail manager. Okay, so we're just going to get that everywhere. And the Games Workshop sailboat. Interesting. So what do we have here? We have discs, Bolt Thrower, Rub of Chaos, the picture disc. Gosh. Another Brian May recording with Crash and Burn will be Brian May of Queen. Wow. So the Crash and Burn is another band, I guess, signed to Warhammer Records. Or Warhammer's new record label. What's the record label called? I think it's called Warhammer Records. A beautiful image for Games Day League Championships. Very nice. Ooh, here we get some beautiful pictures. Oh, I like this. I like this one a lot. What do we have here? I like the acetylene burning. It's got to be a mechanic. And a war boss. I've got that guy in a few different poses. I really like this old repeater crossbow. Can't see them anywhere in the second-hand market currently. So obviously everyone who had them kind of wrap them up and hid them away. Another beautiful Terminator. I think some additions of some green stuff in various places to make that figure look like it does, or it makes make it pop. It's another beautiful orc. And a harpy back here. Can't forget the harpies. And the Rise of the Eldar. I've got that miniature painted. It's a very beautiful miniature. So we have Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay City. A lot of fun can we have here. Clutcher's Emporium. Or Clutter's Emporium, I guess. Silver Street. Wilhelm Rotkopf, Alchemist. I love such a common knowledge. Gosh, look at this. Look at this. Little bits and pieces of cutouts. Lizette's Leather Goods. What do we have here? A bounty hunter, ex-bodyguard, ex-racketeer, ex-thief, and ex-trader. Yes, this single image captures all those things perfectly. Ex-bodyguard, ex-racketeer, ex-thief, and ex-trader. Wow, what is he currently? He's an assassin. Interesting. Warhammer Philadelphia, look at this. Taking over the US. A store at a time. So we have freebooters art. Oh, very nice, very nice. Very nice. Orcs of a different persuasion, I think. These are John Lynch. I'm not sure, but it looks like him. Oh, Warhammer vehicles, vehicle data record. Look at this. The various parts of the vehicle to be smashed up. New rules for vehicles in Warhammer 40k by Rick Priestley. Measuring turns, look at this. Motive types. Boarding and leaving. Boarding and leaving, that's getting in and out, basically. More tables. Procedure to hit and misses. This is a rather word-heavy White Dwarf. More vehicle stuff. I'm going to actually scan through this until we get to some interesting damage effects. Oh, look at this. Crewman hit, crewman hit, crewman hit. Weapon, engine, ammo. Oh, look, all kinds of stuff. Do people ever actually play these rules? Please leave a comment if you've ever played these rules, actually. But just the amount of detail. This is where extensive house rules I like a lot. Some squat action here. Is it a case of friendly fire, or is it just a battlefield? I think it's just a battlefield. Terminator there. Are they coming up against orcs by the looks of things? I did get the iconography right on that one, folks. Definitely orcs. Definitely orcs. Anyway, the armour of an orc battle wagon. Interesting. For Rhino. I do like this artwork. Predator. Battle wagon. Blitz cannon. Ooh, now we get to see it. Beautiful. Covering on from, what was it, maybe 4 issues ago? 3 or 4 issues ago. We have Goths and snake bites. Here we go. Orc battle wagon conversion. Look at this plaster card. This is Plaster Card City. And as anticipated, very plaster cardy. We have the heavy metal team. Ivan, Dale, Tim, and of course Mike. Nurgle War Altar. Is that actually going to be covered in this thing? Can we see the Nurgle War Altar? Is it coming up next? No. We've got an orc wyvern. I like this wyvern actually. I like this wyvern a lot. And not necessarily the rider, but I like the wyvern. I like the shimmer too. Or chimera, as people might say. Giant black orcs. Look at these guys. They mean business. Look at this guy. He means a lot of business. More beauties. Space Marine orcs. Ah, so this is epic orcs again. Designing the orc horde. How many orcs do you get in a epic battle? Hundreds? Gives you an opportunity to use the classic examples here. Apologies, folks. I was up at 6 this morning and someone cut the page out. No doubt an American. Look at this thing. Anyway, someone cut a piece of beautiful artwork out. Probably to make it into a banner or something like that, I'm sure. Anyway, we've got to imagine what the beautiful artwork there was like with this side. New infantry and vehicles. So we've got War Boys, Ball Boys, Wild Boys, More Boys, Gretchen, Tractor Beam, and Stompers. An Orc Army list done by tribes. Here we go, Orc Army list done graphically. More. Oh, and if you want to use paper cutouts. I'm surprised they didn't get busy with the paper cutouts here. Berserk Bad Boys. Sample Awkward. Oh, I like this one. I've got this in picture form. I should get out my Games Workshop pictures. Be something to show. I've got them all packed up. Very actually close to where I do my miniature case shows. Where my miniature cases are. I've got these things there too. Ooh, old white dwarves. Which ones are the ones I featured in the video so far? I really should have featured this one. This is a favourite of mine. I don't think we've actually done any of these. Not that one. But yeah, this is the favourite introduction of squats. A nice one to have. Issue 111. This is also a nice issue too. There's a lot of good stuff. I've got the image of that one too. But yes. Ooh. Evil Sons, are we? Look at this. This is where they're getting partially plasticky. Slightly outside the remit of my collecting interests. And we get to the back, which is considerably less pictureful than the UK ones, I'm assuming. Imperial Predator, look at that thing. That's a small tank. Some epic, more epic. Look at this, gosh, a Gargant. That's a serious piece of metal. You protect yourself from people with that metal. And so it ends. Games Workshop independent stockers in the US and Europe and Great Britain. A War of Wizards Spell Combat. Is this a Steve Jackson game? It doesn't say. But yes, still obviously advertising the not GW stuff. But here we have, is this a Wyvern on cart? Or is it, it's hard to make out. What does it say on the thing? The stunning scratch-built war altar forms a magnificent centerpiece for this Nurgle army. Wow, it's a war altar. It is a magnificent Nurgle army. It's not about the number of models, it's just about the form with Nurgle, I think. Anyway, this has been a somewhat shorter Monty's review of White Dwarf. If you like these, I can pull out some other White Dwarfs, so let me know in the comments if you'd like more of these. And my hope is, so the rulebook is still in Memphis. It's been in Memphis for the past 4 days. Well, actually not 4 days, probably the past 6 days. So much for 8-day delivery, Games Workshop. And yeah, I don't even know what to say. I ordered it, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago. Well, I put the video in the feed, so you'll know when I did based on the video on the feed. And yeah, it just seems to be moving its way around Memphis currently. So when it does arrive, I'll give a similar style walkthrough with no doubt tons of mistakes and a whole series of things that if anyone actually watches the video and uses it as their sole version of the old world rules, they will find some very interesting things coming out of it. Anyway, I'm looking forward to doing that when it arrives. And in the meantime, I could put together some miniature videos, or I could pull some additional White Dwarfs out. Just give another walkthrough. So let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. Tom Barbalet in Las Vegas, Nevada, signing out. Oh, one other thing. So Andrew Pavone, I've tried to track down on Facebook, haven't been able to. I'm unique on Facebook. So if any of you want to befriend me on Facebook, please do. And let me know that you're a subscriber to this channel and you will be treated as an elite of my Facebook friendship. Because I'm really interested in kind of getting to know who the long-term viewers and commenters are on these videos. So please feel free to add me on Facebook, and I'll assume I'll have an influx of Facebook invites in the foreseeable future. And be good to get a sense of all of you, and you can get more Monty-related content through my Facebook feed. Anyway, Tom Barbalet in Las Vegas, Nevada, signing out.